Hey everyone, and welcome to our awesome trip through Brazil. This place is bursting with cool stuff, from the amazing Amazon rainforest to the sunny beaches of Rio. Get ready to explore the heart of Brazil. We'll learn about the mix of cultures from people who lived here long ago, Europeans who came later, and the spirit of Africa. Brazil is full of bright colors, exciting music, and yummy food. We'll check out everything from carnival to a special bean dish called feijoada. Let's go! Brazil's culture is like a colorful quilt made up of many different pieces. Each piece tells a story, each thread weaves a history. From the bustling markets filled with vibrant colors and exotic aromas, to the lively street parades where people don costumes that reflect centuries of tradition, Brazil is a living, breathing mosaic of cultures. The people who lived here first, the indigenous tribes, left a big mark on the country. Their traditions, dances, and rituals are still celebrated today, offering a glimpse into a time long before modern influences. These tribes have a deep connection to the land, and their wisdom about the natural world is invaluable. Then, Europeans, mostly from Portugal, arrived and brought their own language, buildings, religion, and food. The Portuguese influence is evident in the colonial architecture that dots the cities, the old churches that stand as testaments to a bygone era, and the Portuguese language that is spoken by millions. A really important part of Brazil's story is the arrival of Africans who were brought here as slaves. Despite the hardships they faced, their cultural contributions have been immense. African rhythms and dances like capoeira have become integral to Brazilian culture, and their influence can be seen in the music, dance, and even the cuisine. Their music, dance, food, and spirit are still a big part of Brazil today. Street vendors selling acarajé, Samba dancers moving to infectious beats, and musicians playing traditional Brazilian tunes are all reminders of the African roots that run deep in Brazilian culture. All these cultures, indigenous, African, and European, have mixed together to create something really special. This blend is most evident during street festivals, where diverse cultural performances take center stage, and people from different ethnic backgrounds come together to celebrate as one. It's a place where old ways of life mix with modern festivals and where samba music blends with the sounds of the rainforest. Brazil is a country where the past and present coexist harmoniously, creating a unique cultural tapestry that is both rich and vibrant. To really understand Brazil, you have to meet the people. Brazil is a vibrant tapestry woven from threads of many different cultures and backgrounds. Each person you encounter has a unique story, a unique heritage, and a unique contribution to the nation's rich cultural mosaic. They come from all over the world. From the bustling cities to the serene countryside, the diversity is palpable. You can see it in the faces of the people, hear it in the languages spoken, and taste it in the food. The indigenous people are still here, protecting their traditions and their connection to the land. They are the original stewards of this beautiful country, and their wisdom and customs continue to influence Brazilian culture in profound ways. Many people are descended from the Portuguese colonists, and their influence is easy to see. The architecture, the language, and even some of the customs have deep roots in Portugal, creating a bridge between the old world and the new. And the African diaspora has shaped so much of Brazilian society, from the samba music that fills the streets with rhythm and joy, to the delicious acarajé that tantalizes the taste buds. The African influence is a vibrant thread in the fabric of Brazilian life. Over time, people came from Italy, Germany, Japan, the Middle East, and lots of other places. Each wave of immigrants brought their own traditions, foods, and ways of life, enriching the Brazilian culture and making it even more diverse. Each group added something new to the mix. Festivals, music, dance, and cuisine from around the world have found a home in Brazil, creating a unique blend that is distinctly Brazilian yet universally appealing. This blend of cultures has created a country that is both diverse and united. The neighborhoods, the festivals, and the everyday interactions all reflect a harmonious coexistence of different cultures, making Brazil a true melting pot. It shows how powerful it is when people connect and share experiences. In Brazil, the connections between people from different backgrounds create a sense of unity and shared purpose, demonstrating that diversity is not just about differences, but about coming together to create something beautiful. If you want to see the true spirit of Brazil, you have to see Carnival. This is not just a festival. It's a vibrant explosion of culture, music and dance that takes over the entire country. The energy is palpable and the excitement is contagious. For a few days every year, the whole country turns into a giant party with bright colors, music and dancing. Streets are filled with parades, and every corner is alive with the sounds of Samba. The air is thick with the scent of delicious street food, and the sky is a canvas of fireworks and confetti. Everyone joins in, no matter how old they are or where they come from. From young children in adorable costumes to elderly couples swaying to the rhythm, Carnival is a time when all generations come together. It's a melting pot of cultures, where locals and tourists alike share in the joy and festivities. The biggest and most exciting carnival is in Rio de Janeiro. This city becomes the epicenter of celebration, drawing millions of visitors from around the world. The streets of Rio are transformed into a sea of color and sound, with massive floats and elaborate costumes that dazzle the eye. Groups called Samba schools, with thousands of people in each one, parade through the Sambodromo. These schools spend months preparing their performances, perfecting their dances, and creating stunning costumes. The competition is fierce, and the performances are nothing short of spectacular. They wear amazing costumes and dance to exciting music. The intricate designs and vibrant colors of the costumes are a feast for the eyes, and the music, with its infectious rhythms, makes it impossible to stand still. The dancers move with such grace and energy that it's hard not to be swept up in the moment. Carnival is a celebration of life, a time for people to come together and have fun. It's a break from the everyday routine, a chance to let loose and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. The laughter, the dancing, the camaraderie, it's all part of what makes Carnival so special. It started a long time ago with old festivals, but in Brazil, it's extra special, with the rhythms of Africa, the passion of Europe, and the spirit of the Americas. This unique blend of influences has created a festival that is truly one of a kind, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of Brazil. It's more than just a party. It's a celebration of who Brazilians are. It's a time to express pride in their heritage, to celebrate their diversity, and to come together as one nation. Carnival is a testament to the resilience, creativity, and joy of the Brazilian people. Music is everywhere in Brazil. It's like the heartbeat of the country. You'll hear it in the busy cities and even in the quiet Amazon rainforest. Samba music, with its exciting rhythms and call and response singing, is probably the most famous type of Brazilian music. It started in the favelas of Rio and is now famous all over the world. Bossa Nova is a smoother, more relaxed kind of music that became popular in the late 1950s. Forró is music for couples to dance to, and funk carioca is high-energy music from Rio. Acts from Bahia mixes African and Caribbean rhythms and often has awesome costumes and dancing. Just like its culture, Brazil has lots of different religions. Catholicism, which came with the Portuguese, is the biggest religion. You can see its influence in the big churches all over the country. But there are many other beliefs too. Afro-Brazilian religions like Candomblé and Umbanda mix African traditions with Catholic saints. These religions started during the time of slavery and are still important to many people. Indigenous beliefs are also still strong, especially in the Amazon, where people feel a close connection to nature. All these different religions live together peacefully, showing how tolerant and accepting Brazil is. Get ready for some tasty food. Brazilian food is full of different flavors and ingredients. Every part of the country has its own special dishes. There's lots of fresh fruit and vegetables, and you can taste the influence of indigenous, African, and European cooking in dishes that use things like cassava, dende oil, and coconut milk. In Brazil, food is meant to be shared with friends and family. Let's check out some of the most popular dishes. You can't talk about Brazilian food without talking about feijoada. It's a black bean stew with meat, and it's considered the national dish. It started a long time ago when enslaved people cooked leftover meat with black beans. Today, feijoada is a favorite all over Brazil, often eaten on weekends or for special occasions. It has different kinds of pork like sausage, bacon and ribs, cooked slowly with black beans, onions, garlic and bay leaves. It's usually served with rice, toasted cassava flour called farofa, collard greens and slices of orange. Pão de queijo means cheese bread, and it's a popular snack everyone loves. These little rolls are made with tapioca flour, which makes them chewy. They also have eggs, milk, and lots of cheese. The dough is rolled into balls and baked until they are golden and crispy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside. Pão de queijo is best served warm, and the cheesy smell is amazing. Near the ocean, in the northeast of Brazil, there's a special dish called moqueca. It's a seafood stew with fish or shrimp cooked in a creamy broth with coconut milk, tomatoes, onions, garlic, and cilantro. It also has palm oil, which gives it a bright color and special flavor. Moqueca is traditionally cooked and served in a clay pot. When the sun goes down in Brazil, the fun begins. Nightlife in Brazil is famous. People go to bars and clubs, or even party in the streets. In Rio, you can dance to samba music in Lapa or have a caipirinha drink in Copacabana. São Paulo has all kinds of nightlife, from dance clubs to fancy bars. In Salvador, you can hear African rhythms, and in Florianopolis, there are relaxed beach bars. Thanks for exploring Brazil with us. We've only seen a little bit of this amazing country. Hopefully, this makes you want to visit Brazil yourself to see the carnival, taste the food, and meet the friendly people. Until then, keep the spirit of Brazil with you, and remember that life is a party.